Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 2 of the Power Rankings. I'm your commissioner, Nick, and I've got to be honest, I'm not doing too well. Christian McCaffrey, my first overall, my 1-1, missed week 1, and is doubtful for week 2 with an Achilles tendon. Achilles tendon! No, it's my fault. I should have drafted Jordan Mason. I told myself to leave the draft with Jordan Mason, and you know what? No. It's not my fault. You know whose fault it is? Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers. That's right. It's their fault. I saw what Mason had to say after the game. He knew he was going to play since Friday. But you know what? You know who didn't know? This guy. You know what? I just got an idea. I'm going to file a complaint with the NFL. That's right. I'll get Roger up on the phone, commissioner, and explain the situation. I'll say, if Mason could get 20 points against the Jets, McCaffrey would have got 50 easily. And then, I win week 1. I lead the league in points scored. And that's exactly what I'll explain to you. In the meantime, in bad company, I think it's totally fair to use my commissioner powers and give my team a win for that charade Kyle Shanahan pulled last week. Kyle, guess what, buddy? You and the rest of your 49ers just made my list. Brophy, you can still have your win. You didn't do anything wrong. I'll just also get a win and even it out. I think that's fair. I think I should do this. Anyway, here's the rank.
Number 12. Still Jerry's daddy. Hunter stays in the basement as Starvin Harrison Jr. did not eat in his NFL debut. This GM still hasn't paid the league dues, so everyone text him directly and shame him. Number 11. When legends rise, Frank stays in the 11th spot and is going to be awfully moody this week after Ryan's kicker put up 26 points on Monday Night Football in week 1 to steal the victory. It shouldn't have come down to that though, as this offense sleptwalked through the entire week, scoring just 87 points. After the game, I caught up with Sleepy Joe Burrow to catch his thoughts on the game.
It was a tough game, but it's a long season. Hats off to the Patriots. You know Tom Brady is the best to ever do it. And that Bill Belichick boy reminds me of a younger me. We'll get better at the thing. Can I get ice cream now?
Number 10. Quantum Cheeseburger Farewell Tour. Jerry, despite winning week 1, drops 1 spot in the rankings. Yes, this team put up the 3rd most points in the league. Yes, Joe Mixon, looked like a stud. But I'm concerned about this team's defense and special teams. The Ravens only had 3 points, and Justin Tucker missed a chip shot field goal. As you can see, Jerry still has a 71% chance at making the playoffs, currently the highest in our league. But it just came out that the fake news expert at ESPN who gave him that projection was on crack! Number 9. Brock Bowers, Suplex City. Brad drops a big number 2. Spots in the rankings, that is. Thanks to DK Metcalf. Kirk Cousins also failed to impress in his Atlanta debut. Not liking Brad's chances again this year. At least he's still ahead of Jerry. Number 8. The process. Ryan was extremely lucky to pick up the win in week 1, so he only jumps up 2 spots in the rankings. Offense is a concern for this team. Would have only scored 70 points if it weren't for the kicker, Jake Moody. Number 7. Got that dog in him. Luke drops 4 spots in the rankings after a disastrous week 1. Not only did his team lose, but they put up the fewest points in the league, and Nakua, too soon, boom, got injured and will likely miss time. Get it together, Luke. Number 6. Drew stays in the 6th spot another week after putting up the 6th most points in the league in a losing effort against Jerry. Stephon Diggs had 2 touchdowns, good for him. But it was Javonte Williams who cost this team this week, putting up just 3 points. Not much else to say about this team. Still need a good team name, but other than that, I think they can bounce back this week. Number 5. The Implication Reunion Tour on hold. Bum bum ba-dum. My team lost, and I already gave you my spiel at the beginning, so I'll keep this brief. 0-1 in the standings, 1-0 in my heart. I'm a 5-star man, and I have a top 5 team. On to next week. Number 4. Beans 445. Beans paid off his league dues and immediately won his first matchup. Let that be a lesson to other GMs out there who have yet to pay. Tyreek Thrill went from 0 to 100 real quick, housing an 80-yard touchdown and scoring 26 points. Starting the year 1-0 is huge, and Beans now has very nice playoff chances. Number 3. Poppy's Prize Possession, OCC. Brophy snuck out a victory in Week 1 and moves up one spot in the rankings. Jay Wynn Daniels led the way, running in 2 touchdowns and putting up 26 points. Very intrigued about this team going forward. Number 2. Harambe Revenge Tour. Oliver moves up 3 spots in the rankings with an impressive Week 1 win. Oliver led the league in scoring thanks to the Vikings defense? Vikings? 21 points? What? Brandon Aubrey also broke 20 points as a kicker, and it really is the year of the kicker. But let's see if Oliver can replace his QB after Jordan Love hurt his MCL. Number 1, River Riley. Riley's team got off to a hot start in Week 1, defeating Luke and putting up 132 points in the process. Josh Allen was Superman, hurtling his way to nearly 34 points, and the Cowboys defense did Cowboys defense things. They could be the steal of the draft. Things are looking up for Riley. And now let's take a look at our Week 2 matchups, and I'll give you my picks. First, we got When Legends Rise taking on Drew. Both teams looking for the first win of the season. And this first game every week is going to be the worst matchup on paper. So this is like the Thursday night game, Jaguars-Titans color rush game right here. But in this matchup, I'm taking Drew. Sorry, Dad. Next matchup, we've got Jerry, Quantum Cheeseburger Farewell Tour, taking on Luke. Got that dog in him. I think Luke underachieved last week, and Jerry definitely overachieved. And I think the opposite will happen this week. Give me Luke. Next matchup, it's Poppy's Prize Possession taking on Barack Bauer Suplex City. And I'm going to take Poppy in this one to improve to 2-0. Next is my matchup, Beans and the Commissioner. Both teams are 1-0, but I think injuries are piling up on me a little bit too much. And I'm going to take Beans to get this one, but the Implication Reunion Tour on hold will be back. It's just on hold. We're on hold. We'll be back. Don't worry. Hold all tickets. And lastly, we've got Hunter taking on Riley here, and I know Riley loves talking bets, and by the way, I think we need to chill with all the parlays in the group chat. I'm getting sick of all these 10-leg parlays that I can't even follow. Let's keep it to fantasy and trash talk and keep the parlays to a minimum. But Riley, my bet here is for Riley to win and cover in this matchup. And in the game of the week, we've got the Process taking on Harambe Revenge Tour. This is one of our league's oldest rivalries, a rematch of the first ever championship game, and lots of rings between these two storied franchises. Both teams enter at 1-0, but only one team can win this weekend, and that's gonna be Harambe Revenge Tour to move to 2-0. That's my pick. That's my picks for the week. And that's all I've got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. Stay tuned for the Commissioner to go 2-0 this week. I hate you, Kyle Shanahan. I hate you, 49ers. Take care, everyone.